New King of Fighters. Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's Rockman3K3.
And I'm your boy CDub.
Oh man, we got one today. Guys, this is the nerd play, but even bigger. I'm gonna let my man CDub tell you what's going on. CDub, tell me what's going on.
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't rush into it. You got
man. Slow down.
Call foreplay, brother.
Oh, I can't wait. Guys, we got a jam-packed episode for you today. We got all kinds of things happening out here. Big tangs going on. Before we get into the big tangs, C-Dub, how was your week, sir? Welcome back, by the way. We had Brother H on for a minute.
Oh, yeah, I heard. I had to tell my brother. Peace and blessings to him. I appreciate him following into the show.
Oh, man. We opened our third and fourth eye on that one. I almost made it to the fifth chakra, man. It was crazy.
There you go. And sometimes you need some wokeism in your life, and that's the perfect brother to do it.
Mm.
I heard he had an exquisite dashiki and a kufi, so I'm proud of him for that.
He did, man. He did. He was rocking it. He's rocking it. Praise Hotel.
Nah, man. Week's been fine. Just tired. Work. Life. Just lifing right now. So we're gonna make it do what it do, though.
That's all we can do, player. Make it do what it do.
I'm just trying to stay out of the way. So
yeah, I feel you, man.
How about you?
Oh, bro. So same old. Just out here. Trying to live. We finally got a new job. So Rockman is back out employed out here in these streets. So.
Sound about right.
Yeah, just back out here, what I'm saying? About to start moving at white at the location where I'm at. So I'm not.
I don't qualify. I don't think what you qualify that is weight.
Trust
me, selling things. I don't know if you qualify it as weight though.
Trust me, it is. It's like the wire out here.
It's selling real drugs on the wire though.
It's like the wire, but it's Chris Red's version of the wire where he was just like, what if the streets were passive aggressive? Oh, you just selling everybody's block, huh? Oh, you just out here selling drugs today.
Pretty much.
So it's funny. Today when I left work, it was a little busy, so I was just dipping out. I was like, all right, y'all, see y'all tomorrow. And one black lady made me laugh like that. She's like, look at him, he dipping out like he dipping out of church. I was like, I sure will. Y'all have a good night.
Put that finger up.
That's it. All right, y'all, I'm a holla. Just that one friend that you got that he busy talking to somebody. All right, now, brother. And he just leave.
I'm better than me. I'm known to abandon many things, especially when they get busy.
Be like, damn, that show fucked up. Look what time it is.
That show tough. Ooh, look at that. 5 o'clock. Got to go.
I hate to see it.
My work hours are from 9 to 5. I will see you promptly tomorrow at 8:59.
At 8:59. Please believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, man, just been trying to make it. I do want to say this, man. I want to thank all my friends out there. I want to thank all of y'all, man. I've really been going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put anybody's business out in the street, but I've had a lot of great help from friends. I just want to tell y'all thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the help I've been getting. I know how I'll be on here like, yo, ain't nobody praying for me. I'm just out here. But, I'm glad that I have great friends like you guys to keep me uplifted and sane during these times. So
I try. I don't know what I do, but I try.
you keep me laughing and be like, you're going to be all right, Rockman. You want to go to the club? It's like, yeah, okay.
I've never asked you once to go to the club. I don't even like going to the club.
You have not. But you be like, yeah, right,
man. I heard you play PSP in the club, and I ain't trying to have it.
You wasn't a PSP. So, but no, other than that, man, just been handling business, doing what I can, staying afloat, man. keep my head above water. You know what I'm saying? Temporary layoffs, good times. Easy credit rip-offs, good times. Shucking and jiving, good times. Hanging in the tail, good times. Ain't we lucky we got them? Do, 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 do. Only a poor person knows all of good times.
I don't know about poor. I think it was a good show. I think people who just like good times.
It was, but you know,
I was a Sanford and Son. I was a Sanford and Son dude. So that was my show. If it wasn't Sanford and Son, honestly, it was the Jeffersons. I like Jeffersons better because Fred Sanford. I mean, not Fred Sanford.
George Jefferson.
George Jefferson. Thank you. Sherman Hemsley was a guy back then.
Well, come on in, Turkey, and he doing the funky chicken. Hilarious. Oh man.
But
yeah, so other than that, that's about it. So CDub, you ready to get into this magnificent show, or do we have something before we need to get into it?
Am. Okay. Have you seen it?
Oh, I don't. What are you referring to, bro?
Have you seen it?
I think I
know what I'm talking about.
I think I have, brother. But tell them for the people that don't know. Teach these devils out here. Teach these non-believers. They said it wasn't possible. They said we weren't gonna get it.
That part 3
we'd never see it
of Attack on Titan was bananas.
Listen. I gotta finish it.
Oh,
bruh.
Your and my God. If just in case we got different gods. I don't know how you roll. Bruh.
This ain't gonna end well.
It's gonna end. It's gonna end perfectly. It's gonna end exactly how it needs to end. Because this nigga here is tripping.
The whole time, because I hadn't finished up the whole little bit that I watch, I'm just like, I'm still gonna stick by him. I'm still, he ain't do no wrong.
Oh,
and then
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Hey, what you doing, baby?
How far did you make it?
I can't. I think with the
You can spoil it for me. I've seen the whole thing.
I can't remember, bruh. But it's fine because I'm still gonna watch it. So you good. You good.
Okay. Well, there's a point where he pulls everybody into the Titan realm or whatever with the tree. And he was like, "I'm not gonna stop. You can come with if you want me to stop. Make me,
bro." What? Listen.
What's wrong with him?
My man's Aaron went from the main protagonist hero of an anime to Nino Brown, baby. He's like, what you gonna do, baby? What you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?
I think he might be worse than Nino. I don't know who he is. He worse than Nino Brown. This nigga here is an evil.
Let me tell you something. I gotta find the name of the creator, whoever wrote this. Bruh, perfect. I have never seen a more like metamorphosis of a character than Eren Yeager. And I watched fucking Parasite, and Parasite is the closest thing.
Parasite was weird though.
Yeah, well, you know,
Parasite was real weird in the beginning. Then it makes sense.
Then it makes sense. But like that's the closest thing to what Eren went through. And like, there's still nothing like it. Like, even some people try to paint like, oh, well, Deku just ain't getting no sleep. Aaron was like, oh no, I'm killing everybody. What are you gonna do about it?
Deku tried too hard, and well, I don't know. This dark Deku segment looks like it's gonna be something. It's gonna be kind of serious.
It's fire.
I'm gonna wait.
It's fire. I'm watching it now, and I need to catch up on that too. But bruh.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I thought it was just gonna be like one episode. Nah, it was 3 parts to that episode.
Yeah. Yeah, bruh. All I'm gonna say is, man,
this ain't gonna be good.
I'm gonna pray for the victims because, man,
man,
Aaron said what?
Savagery.
I ain't got that many years left. Y'all think I ain't gonna be out here? Okay.
I'm out here. I'm in these streets.
Come on.
I'm outside. Come with me if you want to.
Oh my God,
run up and get done up.
Talk about seeing your best friend turn into the villain. Like, what are we gonna do? This man's been rolling with us since day one. What are we gonna do?
And they still, and Armin still trying like we could talk to him.
Yeah, oh my God. Armin, you know, Armin turn to Naruto. I can change him.
I can change him. Just like a woman who hadn't been beat too much. He still got a good heart. No, he hit you. He hit you twice. No.
And man, Mikasa. Oh, shout out to Mikasa.
Mikasa's gonna kill that nigga. Well,
she is.
Spoilers. I'm sorry. She's gonna kill him.
She gonna, I mean, that's who else can do it? Who else can do it? Yeah. And even then, you know, she gonna do the anime just like, I'm gonna hold you. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You know?
No, that's not what happens. I'm gonna tell you. I can tell you right now because I read the manga 10 years ago. That's not what happens at all.
Bruh.
It's gonna be justice when he get got.
Bruh. Like,
unless some twist happens and he wins in the end.
You know, they could
like on wood.
They did that with Gantz and they did that with a few others. So
yeah, but Gantz makes sense for that for an ending like that to be. Aaron is too evil to save his own for good.
Bruh.
You know how you know how watching Death Note you were like, yeah, Light's a good guy. He's doing the right thing, and then he started going crazy. You're like, okay, he need to die.
Okay, yeah.
He need to die. Yeah, he need to die.
No. Oh no.
He need to die. Yeah.
Bruh, when he fooled his dad and all them, I was just like,
oh no, he gotta die. He need to die today. I don't know how it happened, but he need to die. He need to go. He gotta go. Sorry. All my sympathy. You know, he had a good idea in the beginning. It's just the same thing with Aaron. He had a good idea and a good premise, worked his way up, and then he hit a point, and then he started going down.
Listen, I knew Aaron gonna be about that action when he showed up at old dude's like island. He was like, "Hey, it's my turn now," and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah, when him and Reiner was in the thing, he's like,
and you didn't know who the fuck it was. This is like. Talking real reckless.
Whoosh.
And I was like, no, that boy's just like,
yes.
Listen. All I gotta say is, Aaron's so bad, I can't even trust long hair anime protagonists no more. Like, I don't trust him. Cause look, he got a little bit of hair, boy. He was flexing. He was flossing on him. Whoo, my man's. I have a problem when everybody's like, "Yo, we gotta come together and stop Aaron. This is getting bad."
We can talk to him. No, we can't.
No, we can't. What's your man? The other one, the one that's the killer that got like the bandage over his eyes. Shit?
Oh, Levi. Levi's like, nah.
I'm gonna break that nigga neck. Yeah, we got. I'm break that nigga neck. I didn't kill all my peeps. We gotta kill him.
I think Levi realizes that he ain't gonna be worth too much because he's, you know, they put him back together like Frankenstein. He's like, I just want to kill Zeke. That's the only one I got beef with for real.
Bruh. Yeah, because Zeke was the one. Zeke tested his gangster. He was like, this motherfucker really wanted something.
I put him in a forest full of Titans, and Levi came out there. It was like, oh no.
Man, I don't know though. It's between him and Aaron. My hot take is Levi the mystical of Attack on Titan, or is Aaron?
Levi is Wolverine. Is literally Wolverine without the healing factor because he's the same height, and that motherfucker right there. Please don't let him start killing people because he's real good at it.
That's true.
But
Ackermans, boy, them Ackermans. Woo.
Yeah, Mikasa's just as bad. And when Andy, I don't know how far you got, but Andy at some point is like, Mikasa, what happened to your scarf? He's like, I still got it, and walked away. I was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
No.
See,
she gonna strangle that nigga with that.
She is scorned with that. Oh, I can't wait, man. God, like shout out to the Attack on Titan crew because the animation stayed on point and the storyline just
kept getting so much worse, but so much better at the same time.
Boy, that might get anime of the year right there. Might get it.
If it really, it'll finish. It's gonna finish. I think it's gonna be finished by the summertime.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's definitely gonna finish a top 5. Like it's gonna be a top 5 anime of all time, like for a while. I mean, this is that dude, the dude who made it. I think his last name is Iyasama or something like that. Mm-hmm. This is his only work, and it sold like 10 billion copies.
Listen, that dude forever has my money. Cause woo,
I don't know.
Man, we've been on a roller coaster ride, bro.
Ooh.
Roller coaster ride.
And then he know how to keep you interested.
Yeah, if he makes anything else, I'm in. Because this right here, like, you don't see this until, like, when it starts happening, you're just like, oh. Because at first, like, yeah, okay.
Especially, it was getting real slow.
Yeah,
real slow.
Well, and then, like, when they finally get to the guy who's at the guard, like, at the wall, like, okay, they see the sea, and everything's going to be fine. Yeah. And the next season roll around. And got that long hair. Long hair don't care, boy. I was just like,
oh no, it turned the corner for me when they was rolling out and he found the Titan that ate his mom. And after he realized like that was a side bitch or whatever, and he made all the Titans eat her. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga right here. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's not a healthy way to deal with that trauma. That nigga there's gonna be a murderer. I know it. And what happened? Look what happened. Murderer. Mass murder. Genocide.
They stormed the island and they were just like, okay, good job, but you have to kill everybody. He's like, yes, I did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
No word. Said it with a straight face. Right there. Yeah, no, I had to make sure nobody was left.
What? Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Man, and then when the way they kill Sasha though. R.I.P. Sasha.
Sasha ain't have to die.
They had to do that to my girl, man.
Sasha ain't have to die like that.
That was so wrong.
Sasha touched me in my heart because Sasha was just about to eat. She was just trying to eat. That's all.
She was trying to eat, and like she was.
Sasha will give up a mission to eat, and will eat hot.
She was the homie in the bathroom. Luna, you like to eat? I like to eat too. Come on, baby.
And don't let Sasha be hungry. She was eating food right out the fire, burning her mouth and everything. Gangster.
She's like, yo, we getting ribs? Sasha, you know what? Sasha's the honorary. She can come to the barbecue. Just on principle. You know what I'm saying?
Sasha ain't have to die, man. That was messed up.
We're going to have to repass for her, man. That was terrible.
Did you see who died in this one?
No, who died in this one? Go ahead and tell. Come on. Just go ahead and tell me, man. Go ahead and tell me.
R.I.P. to my girl, Hanji, man.
No, nigga, Hanji, no!
No, Hanji went out like a G, though, for real.
Man, man.
He went out like a G, but that shit was so goddamn sad, boy. Oh, my God.
I kind of figured, though, because, like, all her friends and colleagues were dying. I was like, she gonna be next.
Ain't nobody left but Levi.
Ooh.
I don't think Levi gonna make it, personally.
I don't either, man. I don't either. But
when she... You gotta watch it. Like when she dies, the transition is so cool. Like what happens at the end, it was beautiful because you get to see Irwin again. Irvin, the nigga that make good speeches.
Yeah.
You know, you get to see him again. It was cool, and I was like, oh man, that's fucking sad. But shit,
bruh.
Yeah, man.
This
it's wild. No, it get crazy.
It's gonna pull on some heartstrings, bro.
Oh no, it ain't but 2 more parts.
Oh Lord, I can't.
My heart can't take this no more.
I can't, man, because like, I was like, yo, I mean, like, because people were, they're like, all right, we're gonna break this up into parts or whatever. And people
That's fine.
Like, yeah, people were like,
I want this to get it. I want to get this over with.
Look, let them cook. I need to see what's gonna happen.
I know. I need this to hurry up. This is too much for me.
Bruh.
It's too much. I don't like it.
Woo. Woo, man.
I don't think it's gonna be too many people. It ain't gonna be too many people from the good side left.
Nah, because your boy Aaron's going through the squad.
What's crazy? I didn't expect half these people to last.
Yeah, because I really, when what's his name? When Zeke left, old boy like Levi in the forest, I was like, "There's no way." His whole team like turned. And when Levi made it out of that, I was like, "Oh hell!"
Well, that was Levi's the exception. I expected Levi to make it out because Levi ain't finna leave no Titans up that's standing up.
Levi is about to action. He's like on site. Let's go.
It's like if it's a Titan, I'm gonna kill it. Don't ask me how I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna make sure it don't get up from the ground.
Man.
So no, that Attack on Titan's crazy.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Well, wait, you coming out with a
heavy. That was not my first story. I just wanted to see if you saw it.
Yeah, no, I saw a little bit. I gotta finish it, man.
Okay, please finish it.
What's your first story, sir? What you got?
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
Have you seen Ant-Man yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, good. Me either.
Okay, good.
I do have one question though.
Yes.
And it was brought up to a very I had to hit a life segment, a life checkpoint or whatever. Major, I don't know, my son got baptized.
Oh.
Neither here nor there. I know, right? It was cool. And Cole Jackson was there and we were talking and he was like, do you think I think they did Kang a disservice by putting him in an Ant-Man movie? What do you think?
I don't think so. Because
I have to agree.
I think that his character is so strong. They're doing, because I mean, really, if you want to be technical, he was in Loki 2 or Loki season 1. I'm sorry, right. Before anything, and his presence is so strong that this is how they need to do it. Because this is, a lot of people forget in comics, and I know this is not comics, but in comics, this is how they usually introduce the big bad. It's like they show up in random comic books, and you're just like, all right, why is some shadow hanging out in Spider-Man's like apartment? And then you find out later that was like, you know, some iteration of Kang or some iteration of what's his name? The superior intellect or whatever. I forgot his name. It's not his name. But it's like
Beyond
High Evolutionary or the guy who's really
Living Tribunal.
No, it's the guy who's really Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver's like father. Because it turns out it's like it's either High Evolutionary or whatever. But anyway.
Okay, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just can't remember his real name. But anyway, like that's how they usually introduce the big bads in the shadows. So I think that was perfect because that's going to like kind of lead him into corralling this new Avengers team together. Because that's what's happening, is that we all know that he's eventually showing up everywhere to kind of give everybody trouble. And I think it's going to be cool because he's going to like get everybody from all sides if it's just him. Now, they could still introduce another big bad that kind of could pull things behind the strings. But we know that Marvel, usually in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, only has one big bad pulling behind the strings and then one big bad in the front. But they could be doing the whole build up to where it's like, all right, him, Dr. Doom, let's team up together, take these mofos down.
But that doesn't make sense because Kang's bigger than that. And my argument to that, my opposition to that argument is Kang should be an Avengers level threat.
He is, though. He
is. But I don't think he should start in. I think he should be the lead up like Thanos was. Like, you remember how it took however many movies, and we got a glimpse of Thanos at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and then he was in something else, and then finally at the end of Thor, he's like, "I'll get it myself," which was announcing the Infinity Stones, or where you can see where it was going and all that stuff.
Right, but remember now, Kang is a multiplicity kind of thing.
I know Kang exists across time, right?
Right.
So this is fine. But putting him in Ant-Man Quantumania, and I heard the movie was just okay. I don't know. I hear mixed reviews from different people, not from sites. I don't trust sites. I asked people who went and saw the movie.
Right.
I think it was cool to introduce him in Loki. So we know and that was the last one, the one that remains, the ultimate Kang or whatever it's called.
The one that was holding all the rest of them back.
Yeah. And I've seen somewhere that the one that is in ancient Egypt is going to fight Moon Knight in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is good to introduce him there. But I think he should be the end all be all because Kang literally is. Kang makes Thanos look like a nigga that hang around the corner.
Right.
And like again, the nigga that he stretches literally time and space and dimensions and all that stuff. Like beating Galactus and stuff. He's one of them past Omega level threats. I think he should be teased. I don't think he needs to be the main villain until the end of this phase.
Well,
which should be the new Avengers plus the regular Avengers plus I'm sure the Fantastic Four will be here soon at some point.
X-Men
I'm sure it's gonna be an amalgamation of all those teams. I just think that they're wasting him in movies like this. I'm fine. I'm actually more fine with him being in the limited series that's on Disney Plus because that way you can tease him and flesh him out just enough where it's not a movie where he would be he shouldn't be the main villain in Ant-Man. I don't know who, because Ant-Man is hasn't been one of my favorite Marvel movies. They're okay, yeah, but I just don't like what they did with Hank Pym and all that stuff.
Well, to counter your point, because I think it's a good thing they're kind of showing them like this, because they're kind of taking the like Bane and Batman approach. I don't know if you remember the whole thing between Bane and Batman in the comic books, to where Bane just kept popping up. He's beating shit out of Batman. Shows up. Or like he was also getting his gang to do stuff. He tired Batman out so much that when they had their final showdown, Batman was just physically tired, and he's just like, "All right, let's go." And he not only tired out, and like he tired out Batman's brain as well as his brawn. And so I feel like they're taking that kind of approach to where Kang is just exhausting them on all sides, to where it finally takes all of them to come together and be like, "All right, we gotta try to stop him." And then I think something's gonna happen to where either Kang like does something to alter the Avengers, or he does something to bring in the X-Men. Because I think that's gonna
I'm sure that's gonna be the thing. But I just don't want it. I don't want to exhaust I don't want to exhaust that character. You know?
Right. I don't
like if he's an Ant-Man, let's say he shows up in Deadpool 3 with Wolverine and Deadpool.
But yeah,
I'm just saying. But I'm following your logic. Like, let's just say he pops up in like the next, not the next Marvel movie, but the one after that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He skips a movie and comes out of the next one. I don't want to flush him out and exhaust seeing him on the screen. And shout out Jonathan Majors, cuz did a great job in Logan. I haven't seen Ant-Man yet. I'm sure he did a fantastic job in that. But I don't want to overuse him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I totally get that, because that's like, because I think their plan is to, which you know how Marvel is, you can never predict what they're going to do. But I also think too, if they're doing the Kang is everywhere kind of thing, I understand where you're coming from, because the other problem we'll have too is if they're truly doing the different faces of Kang, which I guess
that's the case, he could do in every Marvel movie.
Well, but like I think if they were doing that, I guess He Who Remains would have been the one, because you know there was a version of Kang that joined the Avengers himself to stop himself. Yeah. So that's another thing that I'm just like, all right, how would they work that if they do that kind of like setup? Because I mean, they do have the Eternals around, which you know that was a part. Black Knight and one of the Eternals was a part of Avengers. So I get it. I definitely see your logic, but I think they'll be smart with it, because I
hope so.
For them, I think we won't see him again until the Avengers movie, because I think they're kind of
like we'll see him before. I don't want him to, but I think we'll see him before.
The only thing I could really see that we'll see him before in is maybe Loki season 2. Just so like it shows you the difference between He Who Remains and like
and Kang. Another version of Kang.
Yeah, another version of Kang. That's the only thing I can think of. But I hopefully they're responsible with it. But I totally get what you're saying. Like they could definitely exhaust it. If he's like the big bad in every movie, it's like, okay, we've seen enough Kang. And,
I mean, it would make sense comic book wise. But just me as seeing Jonathan Majors,
seeing him over and over.
And then again, you're gonna see him, but he'll be a different version of Kang, of course.
Now let me ask you this: what if they do a pump fake? What if they're doing that, or they do the M. Bison Akuma thing, where you like Street Fighter 2? What was it? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition, where you're just like
the best one.
All right, cool. Like we're gonna go to M. Bison again. Then we get to M. Bison. You see him get like KO'd, and then Akuma shows up. What if they do that? Yeah, what if they do that with like Doom? Like you're like, all right, Kang, whatever, and then Doom shows up and kills Kang. You're like, oh shit, they really just did that with Doom.
I mean, that would be cool, but I think we would still know that would be one version of Kang. And in all seriousness, yeah, Doom probably can do something like that. Doom is another one. He's very low, but he can sneak and jump, 10 to 12 levels and like that.
I mean, nobody saw him becoming God of Battleworld.
I was about to say, when Battleworld
made sense, like
when Battleworld showed up, nobody thought it was like, Thanos is gonna go up there and drop, and he snapped Thanos away. And
like that
with the Infinity Gauntlet, I was like, oh, it's real.
Cyclops had the Phoenix egg, and he was just like, "What's that gonna do? What's that make me mad, Pippin?" Cyclops like, "All right, bet." He turned to Phoenix, and he
turned into the Phoenix, and still got folded.
Like,
and Doom didn't sweat.
Like, Wolverine came around, Cyclops, "You got knocked the fuck out."
Who did this to you? It was him. Yo. Told you about coming over here messing with these people.
Good people.
Come on. You
want some too, old man? No.
Yo. Now go to sleep and wake up. Make sure you don't slip into a coma. Go down, lay down and wake up.
Yo, what if they do that?
Nah, Cyclops got folded. Cyclops really at the front got really messed up.
That was kind of fucked up, man. They had to do you.
For once in my life, I was like, all right, Cyclops, go ahead, show him what the Phoenix power could do. Phoenix power that tried to wipe out reality.
The next panel. Dude was like, oh, that's cute. I was like,
go to sleep.
I was like, the dude in the meme. Oh, no.
I am shooken. Oh.
My pearls. Oh, no. Oh,
so
God.
That'd be cool, but and I think Doom will show up anyway because they got to bring in Fantastic Four at some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to bring in Franklin Richards, and that motherfucker right there is probably the only person that Kang should be scared of,
bro.
Or at least a version of Kang, I guess. But God,
man, don't let Marvel mess around and bring in Ultimate version in the movies. Oh my God. Oh,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna go through. I don't know, because you know how Marvel likes to speed through a bunch of versions of things.
Yep, yeah. You mean the whole mutant Illuminati?
Yeah. Like, oh man, we got the Illuminati and they're dead.
Oh,
it was only 5 minutes. I want some more.
Professor X, no. See, you had to do a man's like that.
Like, oh, John Krasinski's on screen, Patrick Stewart's back, and they're dead.
Oh, John.
Damn, that was quick.
Man. Look, John Krasinski, aka Jim. Oh God, Jim, no. Oh no.
John Krasinski, no.
Oh no.
Black Bolt still right there. It's like, yeah, bitch, I'm Black Bolt. I can't talk because it'll destroy the universe. Dead. That was like Captain America, Captain Britain, and Captain Marvel, Black Captain Marvel lasted the most, and even then, they lasted 6 seconds.
Listen. My homie Scarlet Witch killed Black Bolt faster than ABC killed the Inhumans. She's like, I was like, oh no!
What mouth? I didn't know you could just do that. She hit him with the Uno reverse card and was like, no, back to you. I didn't know you could do that.
And the sad part is that's still an inkling of her power. I will say this. I will say this. Kudos to Marvel on how they did her powers the entire run of Scarlet Witch, because that was amazing. I was like, she's so OP. How are they going? They balanced her so well. That was insane.
Oh, you're a reality warper. Oh, okay. I know not to play with you.
She's her reading into some. I was like, oh no.
Steven read the same book. All he did was grow an eye and a bunch of arms.
Oh my God.
And split his personality. She read that book for an hour and became a goddess.
Listen, that whole movie, Scarlet Witch coming, right?
Right. With that man across dimensions. How you fuck with somebody across dimensions, Charles?
She was just snatching his soul, like, oh God.
And she was just sitting, chilling, fucking him up.
Oh my God. She was giving him the work the whole movie. The work.
Just sitting there.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay. Now.
Good story. What you got? Is that
No, I was just talking.
Okay.
We haven't talked about that.
Go ahead. What's your first story?
Have you seen The Mandalorian yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, we're good. Me either. We won't talk about it.
Okay.
I don't really care. too. Right. Anyway, it's a show that we don't need.
Yeah, it's fan service at this point. But go ahead.
I knew it was fan service when it started. Anyway, have you heard? Great news. Mm-hmm. Depends to some. Great news is to most. Mm-hmm. Not really great news to me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming back.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Well, I know you have your problems with it, but let's just go down the cast list.
Yeah, please.
Brady Noon is Raphael. Don't know who that is.
Who?
Brady Noon.
Oh gosh. Okay, go ahead.
Why do I know who? Wait, do I know who that is?
No, I don't. If that's what I think it is, yeah. But I'm not sure. But go ahead, keep going.
He was on Good Boys and Mighty Ducks and I Have a Wimpy Kid, and yeah.
Okay, yeah. Keep going, please.
Micah Abbey as Donatello. Cousins for Life, Meet the Voxels, Action Nat and the Cat. I don't know who these people are. I don't care. Shannon Brown Jr.
John Cena's in it, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, brother. Shannon Brown. He's black. Good for him. Michelangelo. Nicholas Cantu. I don't know. As Leonardo, a.k.a. the best turtle. Clearly. Not the best. He's really stupid a lot of the time. Doesn't matter. Jackie Chan as Splinter, though.
Interesting choice. I don't know.
Very interesting choice. Very confusing, though. It fits. It fits.
I hate to be that dude. I hate to be the old head from the 90s.
Say it because I think I'm finna fuck with that.
Are you about to say the same thing I'm about to say? Well, I don't know. It might be a little different. But I was gonna say if Jackie Chan's gonna do him, he gotta do him like Uncle. One more thing. Yes. Get out of my head. Get out of here. Because I was just like, and you notice they didn't show him in the trailer for real. They showed him, but we didn't hear his voice. And so I was like,
James Bond probably could have did a lot.
I
like Jackie Chan. I love Jackie Chan. I'm gonna cry when the man died.
Oh man. Oh, that's
Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures was the best old master.
One more thing.
One more. Magic must defeat magic.
I just and that's so because I know he didn't play Uncle, right? I know he was just Jackie.
No, that was James Bond.
Yeah, that's because I was like, that's a cool but I really feel like the guy who played Uncle would have been so much better. What was he doing? You know what I'm saying?
I think he's really old. Honestly.
Yeah, he probably can. Yeah. Okay. All right. So can we get into because this is one of my stories as well. But can I talk
Hold on, brother, let me get through the cast list. We ain't got to the stupid shit yet.
Oh yeah, well, because like I said, I named one person. I was just like, what?
Oh yeah, John Cena is gonna be Rocksteady.
Of course he is. Of course.
Can't see me. Giancarlo Esposito as Baxter Stockman.
Okay, not gonna lie, that might be kind of fire. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna hold you.
Giancarlo Esposito just got the voice.
He does. He really,
and he's a very good actor, and he out here winning.
The cunningness that Baxter always lacked.
He's just gonna be Gus.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm kind of with that. So okay, cool.
Ayo Edebiri as April O'Neil. Did you watch The Bear?
Yeah. Oh,
she was the black girl.
Man,
she did really good in The Bear.
Yeah, she was. No, she's a great actress. I'm glad they are because she's also gonna be in Abbott Elementary. I think it's on tonight.
Yeah,
she's supposed to be on there.
I just started watching the show. That show's funny.
It is so funny. Yeah. You know what? Good. She's a great actress. I like that they're finally realizing, man, she's a really great actress because she is. So.
Oh no, The Bear did her some justice because I think she's gonna go really far.
Man, so many scenes are hilarious. See when she's driving the dude to the hardware store and he's just he didn't know how to drive. So what you do?
Yeah.
You don't know how to drive.
You don't know how to drive. You're too old for this. But okay. John Cena as Rocksteady. Seth Rogen as Bebop.
I saw that coming.
It fits.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress as Genghis Frog. I like Hannibal Buress. That's why it's weird. And plus, I heard
frog. Oh, yeah. Come on, bro!
Like, I'm about to say they had to dig. They had to go deep in the bag for that one because King of Frog didn't even make the first cartoon.
I'm not even mad at Seth because Seth, you can tell he was a big fan because that's from the comic books. We never got King of Frog. He was an action figure, but he never made it to the cartoon. Never. Like, ever. Oh my god!
Not the movie, not the cartoons, none of it.
No, they put in Yosaki Jimbo before they put him in. Yo.
Oh no, they really went. They went farther in the comic books because Paul Rudd is Mondo Gecko.
Yes, what the
like, bro, y'all getting like these people that had 1 to 2 issues, maybe.
Bro,
I'm pushing it. Rose Byrne is Leatherhead.
That's the dude. That's the gator with the cap that I was trying to talk about that one time. Yes.
Yeah.
Leatherhead.
Ice Cube as Superfly. Ice Cube must be running out of money.
Don't you do it.
Look, Ice Cube.
Stop.
He make good movies. I don't see Ice Cube doing this kind of stuff.
You got to say that, boy.
Them albums don't hit like they used to. I'm gonna be the first person to say it.
As soon as you announced it, you were like, he must run out of money.
Like, it's some things you question why people take. And then if people that just be coming out of left field, it'll be even crazy. It'll be like Chevy Chase is Master Splinter. You'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, oh, not watching.
I'm not messing with it. Chevy Chase is gonna be the Shredder. What? They can't find nobody else.
Nah, man.
And he read for that part.
That's like saying Ice-T gonna be the Rat King. Be like, was there nobody else? Nobody?
Like, did he just audition? Did he? Why?
Where was Channing Tatum?
He was making Magic Mike 5 and movies about dogs and shit. Why is he here?
You know what else is funny? They got all these people, but
Maya Rudolph is going to be Cynthia Ultram. That's the last one.
Okay.
Maya Rudolph being wackadoo like this. So, that fit.
You know what, though? And I mess with her because she's also funny. The problem that I have on this one is, they have everybody but Casey Jones. Where's Casey Jones at?
Pete Davidson. Come on.
Might as well.
Might as fucking well. No. You know what?
New York in. Like,
you know what? Fuck it up. Twist it up. Tyrese.
Oh, no.
Tyrese.
Stop the show. Don't you do TMNT like that.
He ain't got nothing else to do.
I'm done with you. Hey, don't do that to Tyrese. Tyrese said that's the only reason why y'all come to watch Fast and Furious.
Yep, clearly. All you, buddy.
Tyrese, that's carrying the series.
You're like 5th.
Oh God.
You're like 6th.
Listen, they can put a little Bow Wow on right now. Yeah, before him, like, we can't, because
Bow Wow did a better job.
I was like, they'll come see Ludacris before you, and Ludacris don't even do nothing.
No, Ludacris is higher up on my list than Tyrese.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Ludacris and his role for his character doesn't do much, and we still like, I would see that for Ludacris before I see it.
It goes Han, The Rock.
Oh my God.
I save a space for Paul Walker just in case they slide him in the scene for no apparent reason.
Because they will.
Jason Statham, The Rock, Vin Diesel.
The Rock again? You put The Rock in 2 times before?
I can do that as my list. You do what you want to.
Hobbs and Shaw again.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yup.
Han girlfriend that died.
Oh, don't forget about Charlize Theron. Oh, she was the villain in the last one, but never mind.
Okay, who was the dude? What's his name?
Oh, Roman Reigns?
No. It was the white man in. He was a secret agent. What's his name? Mr. Nobody. Not Mr. Nobody.
I know. I remember his name. I can't remember him now. I know who you're talking about though.
Damn, can't think of it. And then Tyrese.
and then was it Ryan Reynolds? That was Ryan Reynolds. That was Mr. Nobody in Hobbs and Shaw. Are you talking about Mr. Nobody?
No. Okay. And the one where Charlize Theron shows up as a villain.
The
CIA agent, the main CIA agent from the previous one.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name, but yeah, you're right. Him and then Tyrese, because
Tyrese was funny in Victor Locke. Damn, yeah, Mr. Nobody. Who the hell is this? What is this man's name?
Let's see.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Mr. Nobody. What is his name? Who is he played by? I don't care who the fuck he actually is.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, definitely Kurt Russell before Tyrese. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
then Tyrese.
Right there.
Now, if we watching Too Fast, Too Furious, yeah, Tyrese is best movie.
Even that one? Like
No. He sold that one.
Ludacris was in that?
He was, but he only had like 3 scenes. Hell.
That's true. His whole job was to date the Asian chick in that. That was it. That was like, oh, hey.
And they had the big Afro puff balls and and then, yeah, man. So.
Yeah.
But
nobody cares about this. Okay, so.
Back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no. So if I could step in real quick. I know, now being on, because let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but aside from love video games, I was a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. Huge.
Was it?
I used to have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like parties. I used to have the toys. I had the bed comforter set. I had the Technotron. My man, there you go, Rocket the book bag. You know what I'm saying? Rocket.
I had this since high school.
Since high school, I seen them have it. I had all the video games just about. I
still got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Super Nintendo, not Super Nintendo, on regular Nintendo.
Nice. Train. But yeah, guys, I was a huge fan. And I watched all the cartoons. I had some of the comics. I followed everything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I gotta say, over the years, though, I found a few things as an adult. Only a few things are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reboot. Because, man.
Oh, yeah, it's been a lot.
There have been
I can't see through this damn thing. That's why I took it off.
Oh, there's been so many reboots. And so I try not to judge them too harshly because, of course, if you don't know, so a long time ago, right? These guys, I think it's Eastman and Schultz, came up with, the idea for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I can tell you guys, when they came up with the idea, it was not a comic book for kids. It was very rough, very rough, very violent. But they toned it down a little bit when Fox Kids came to them and said, "Hey, we want to make your cartoon big, and we will put it on our Saturday morning lineup." And this, of course, was bucks for them because it was like, "Yo, anything you have, as long like they pretty much made all the money off the toys because they claimed, I think, like 50%. So they were like, if you can give us anything from the comics, we'll turn it into the cartoon." And they were pumping out everything. That's why you see just all kinds of crazy stuff, like the frog heroes, which I forgot their name, but all the Bayou Frogs that came and joined up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yosaki Jimbo, April, Casey, all these different people. That's why you saw them as toys later on in life. But anyway, I digress. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't judge them too harshly because I know they're just trying to repackage them and make them out for this generation. Case in point, in the trailer, if you hadn't seen the trailer, they're trying to do like a TikTok challenge, and that is definitely something in this generation, not in their generation, from where they came from with me. because they were all about pizza and watching cartoons and just chilling in the sewers, eating pizza, skateboarding, and cowabunga. So, I don't like the art style of it. It looks a little weird, but I'm down.
It looks just like the last one. Or it looks like the most current one.
Yeah, the cell shading content, because they went for a very like live action comic book look. If that makes like the anime like kind of cell shading that they did,
Right.
And it definitely looks like they're on the young end of teenager, not like on the older end.
Right.
So that's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. But I'm still gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna be the old head on this one because, like I said, I know it's no longer for me anymore. Like this is something for like the new kids. And I mean, I get it because they do the same thing with X-Men every now and then, although they try to stay to the comic book roots. So
they ain't made no good X-Men in a while, though.
Yeah, except for that 92 classic that's coming back on Disney Plus. I can't wait.
This is going to be a redoing of the original.
Goddamn, skip it. I can't wait.
That's not new. That's just
they're continuing something good.
Oh yeah, they're gonna color in it, but they just gonna color it a little bit brighter and optimize it for 4K TVs.
It's for me.
That's
just like if they came out and finished Pirates of the Dark Water right now, I'd be the first one to watch that.
You keep asking for that. You're not gonna get that.
One day. One day. We're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get them 13 Treasures of Rule. We're gonna get them. But anyway, I'm gonna try to give it a shot. And Seth, honestly, to Seth Rogen's credit, much like Michael B. Jordan, all those, he's a real nerd to where like he knows this kind of stuff because he grew up with it. So I feel like he'll take care of it. If not, like hopefully he won't I don't know. You know how like people love something so much they overdo it and try to remake it. So hopefully he won't do that, and hopefully we'll see like a very good version of the TMNT. But yeah, so far like I'm like, this looks like this may not be for me just because they're repackaging it for the younger audience. But at the same time, it is cool to see them again. I like to see what kind of like freedoms and what they might do different with it because it is in a different generation. It's always going to be because the original ones were back in the 80s. So
And we've gone through 8 series and 3 separate movies. 3 distinct animation styles from 3 different. I wasn't talking to you. Just interrupting me like I ain't talking. Oh, yeah. So no. I'm with you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been oversaturated a lot. But it's easy marketing. And, it is something kids can get into.
And what's crazy, CDub, is that if they found a good one to keep, they can make money off because it's a good tale. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta find a good story and stay in it. And that's been the problem. Is that,
or just find a good studio that'll be consistent.
Yeah, just keep it instead of just like, oh, who has the highest bidder? Okay, cool. Because that's what Nickelodeon's doing. Now Nickelodeon has the lights. They're like, yo, whoever can do this well, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Nickelodeon has had 3 of the 6.
Yeah,
7 probably.
It's like you gotta stay with a good property owner or something, man. Because so that's interesting. I'm interested to see what Seth Rogen is gonna do with it. So
I'm here for it.
All right. Are you finally ready for one of mine since you took one of mine?
I'm sorry. To be fair, you took one of mine like a month ago or something.
Yeah, I know. I do it to you all the time, so you're fine. You're fine. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna actually go in this direction. I want to talk about the JRPG derogatory incident.
Hey, y'all talking about this? I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, okay. So, in case you don't know what's been going on,
I don't.
So, what happened was, Final Fantasy 16 director Yoshida, Naoki Yoshida, sorry, he had recently commented because someone had brought up like, hey, they brought up something about like JRPG.
You call somebody a nigga?
No. No.
Making sure. Brother H left me a present. I put this motherfucker on. And
No, it's actually something that he faced. He faced some racism. So when asked, no, but he faced some other kind of racism. I'll get in that in a minute. So basically, what happened was when Yoshida was talking, he was like, "Well, in terms of JRPG, me and a few other developers kind of find that derogatory because we feel like when people talk and say our RPG is a JRPG or a Japanese RPG, they're making fun of our culture or they're saying it in a derogatory term to where like, oh, you have to do this and oh, you have to do Japanese pop culture that we don't understand, blah, blah, blah." And so at first I was like, well, because, okay, here's two sides of it. So when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, well, that's stupid. Y'all are making money off this. You came up with your own category because that's the reason why Japanese RPG and American RPG exists here in the States. It's to differentiate between basically turn-based and like the Japanese like set of things that you do in an RPG versus the American RPGs like Star Wars Knights of the Republic or like Jade Empire, right? Where it's just like it's.
I was about to say,
things.
What are the differences?
What's the difference, right? Well, and so I was just like, I don't understand. They make plenty of money off this. This is dumb. And so after doing a little bit of research, I found out what he was actually talking about. So what he's talking about is a lot of time, some people in the American culture make fun of how the Japanese do things in RPGs, and specifically make fun of like their culture because they unearthed this old, I don't know if you saw it, there's this old G4 review that Adam Sussler did because Adam Sussler has not been getting good press lately. That dude is an old edgelord that just needs to just disappear from the internet. Like, listen, man, like, I don't know if you listen, if you are cool. I know you try not to give a shit about stuff, but like, just log off the internet, man. It's a different time. Just don't put yourself through the torture anymore. But basically, he was like making fun of like one of their generals, and it was an insult to their like culture. And I get it because that is kind of being insensitive to their history and heritage. And so they were making fun of that. It was in this old, I think, Bait and Kato's actually review a while back. And so they were talking about that, and then they were talking about how like just whenever people, oh, this is another JRPG, people kind of say in a derogatory term. As long as I've been playing JRPGs, to me it's been more of a compliment than it has been like derogatory. Because usually, as a RPG fan myself, when you see something as a JRPG, you know it's gonna be good. Like, I mean, we're talking about Xenogears, Final Fantasy, like Chrono Trigger. All of those are gonna be like amazing. You know that. So I get it if they're like, don't use that around us. I mean, I get it. I'm perfectly fine with saying RPG, but I just think they feel it's derogatory because they feel like it boxes. Because where he was coming from was like a creator standpoint, and I see what you mean. He was like, yeah, it boxes them in. Like
they can only make JRPGs.
Yeah, it's only gonna be turn based. You're gonna have to grind. You're gonna have to. And he was like, we're creating a massive experience. And I was like, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, bro, like that's a part of the culture. That's
kind of you, bro.
Yeah, like I think it's just he was just being a little too sensitive because they want to every time they make Final Fantasy, they want to make it this new experience and they want to get outside the box and shit.
I think they just want to be known for something other than what they're known for.
Well,
maybe did I say that right? No,
kind of. Yeah,
they don't want to be typecast. Is that the word?
Right, yeah, no, and like I said, that's why I was like, you're kind of right. That's what because Square Enix has always, ever since they were Squaresoft, they always tried to be different from everyone else. And man, Squaresoft, that was true back in the day. But they always end up doing weird stuff, and so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That's their mode. You know, that's come out with that game.
And see, that's what I'm saying. But I get where he's coming from to where like it shouldn't be locked into like a box of like, oh, this is what it's gonna be like. I get that, but at the same point, it's more to gamers like me. It's more of a badge of honor. I mean, listen, if someone from the Japanese coast say, "Hey, it's offensive to our culture," I'm not gonna say it. Of course, I don't want to offend them, but it's not JRPG. That term has not been derogatory to us because like we've been such big fans. We were raised on that. We were students of that. As an RPG developer myself, I am a student of Final Fantasy. I'm a student of Chrono Trigger and all those great RPGs before me. So like if my games were to be considered like if when I finally put out The Kingdom Withheld and people were just like, oh yeah, if they mistake it for a JRPG, I would take that as a term of endearment. But at the same time, I'm not Japanese, so I get it.
I was about to say, yeah.
You know, I can't.
We don't understand.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't understand that. So I'm not going to dishonor them by saying that. I would just say that, like, yo, if you ever see people like myself talk about it, Yoshida, like, we're not, trust me, we respect your culture a lot. We didn't know. It's much like how, like, when you guys portray black people in anime and you don't know about certain shit. Yeah. Like, you know, but I know you
they
guys
don't do that no more.
Yeah, they're getting a lot better. They are getting worlds apart better because man, we used to be black exploited all day.
And see,
you remember
that
picture of Huck Finn or like yeah.
N-word Jim. Yeah, but it's funny you mentioned that. I saw an article. It was an article where people were trying to slam Akira Toriyama for how he portrayed black people in Dragon Ball, and he was like, "Bro, it was like the 70s. What you want me to do? That's just how black people was portrayed. I ain't fucking know."
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and what they don't understand is
y'all do know that's the other side of the world, right?
Other side of the world, and then on top of that, the Japanese are very homogenized, which means they only really see them. It's hard to see another race over there. So, like when they saw black people, they just thought, okay, they saw what we were portrayed as in the media, and you know how,
and they were like, I guess that's what they look like.
Yeah, that's what they look like. And if a lot of people notice his works now, not like Dragon Ball Z. Like they know Dragon Ball, he's come a long way. Like he's like, okay, cool. They actually do have different hairstyles.
Even the darker skin characters in Dragon Quest, they don't look like that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he is trying. You can't come at him for what he did. That's just like all this, like the JRPG thing. Listen, y'all, that I get it. We all want to be politically correct, but that was like years ago. All right, that was back in 2000. Like, listen, the 1990s to 2000 were a different time. Okay, you cannot hold someone to that standard. You can't. Like, I wouldn't even, because people do change. I wouldn't even, like, if I saw somebody, like, I know sometimes if I saw somebody with an old tweet from like 2000, I'm not gonna hold that against them now because that was 2000s were a long time. That's 20. I
don't know. I said some pretty wackadoo shit back in 2000.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And you've grown.
But you know what?
Grown, though. Grown.
All that shit's in the confines of the Bebo servers. And then, God, they bring back Bebo. Wow. I am in trouble.
Oh, it's okay. Bebo and MySpace are safe because MySpace had lost everybody's stuff being on that server. They're like, oh, we had that big crash, though.
Yeah, nah, Bebo's wild.
But no, I just want to let anyone who listens to this show know, like, that's of Japanese culture or descent, that may listen to the show. First off, thank you. But second off, I promise you, whenever we reference it on the show, it's not derogatory. But if we've offended anyone, I'm very sorry. Like we didn't know the culture, we didn't know. But at the same time, like we only hold games like Final Fantasy. I know RPG fans like myself. I can't speak for everybody else, but RPG fans myself, we hold that to high esteem. Again, Sakaguchi is the whole reason why I became a game designer. Him, Miyamoto, Eiichi Amora, so many other greats before myself who were great developers. The late Iwata. They're the whole reason why I became a game designer, because I am a student of that. And that's what inspires my RPG. That's what inspires so much. So I know everybody wants to jump on this train. Just, oh, it's derogatory, blah, blah, but y'all, just different times. And then the Adam Sessler thing, that's just him. I don't know what that man's going through. God bless him. May God, like as Deion Wilder would say, may God watch over him. But that's something different. But I can tell you, a lot of people in the States hold RPGism to high esteem. And as a matter of fact, pretty soon with the nice pretentious nerds, we're actually working on something together to where we're about to have a nice Final Fantasy discussion, roundtable discussion. Me, of course. I know CDub probably.
Please leave me out of it.
Right. So
I can hang, but please leave me out of it.
Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, so just remember that it's cultural differences. Just like we as Black people know that on some anime, it's just cultural difference. Now, were some of them being racist and mean to us? Absolutely. But others, we know it's just cultural. Because trust me, I think Akira Teriyaki knows that Black people loves Dragon Ball Z. I mean,
Black people and Mexicans.
Man, that's like the people who do King of Fighters. They know they have a big Spanish community and a Black community. They know. So come on, y'all. Just be nice about it. I get it, but don't judge everyone who's like we just found out about it. Let's just move accordingly. If they just want to use RPG, just use RPG. But if someone says JRPG, they don't mean it in a derogatory way. I promise. Not all the time. Now, I don't know everyone's heart, but I can tell you some RPG fans are just like, no, we just love RPG. So there's that. That's what I gotta say about that. I don't think it's a big deal, but I get it. It's someone from their culture saying, hey, in our culture, we kind of find disrespectful because we just feel like y'all put us in a box. So that's cool. From now on, I'm just going to say RPGs, and it's going to encompass all the RPGs, and we're just going to go from there. So. What you got, sir?
So, all right. It's time to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. Big news.
Woo! 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 Let them have it. Wait. Before you do big news, I got another one. I'm going to do another one real quick. Got another one. Hold on. I want to talk about one other thing before you get to the big thing. Redfall will be cross-platform on everything. Now, I think this is great because, this is going to be that prom date that saves Microsoft from everything. Just because Atomic Heart was kind of like, and the Wulong Dynasty is pretty good, but it's very niche market. So I think Redfall is going to be... I haven't got a chance to play it yet, but I've heard good things. It's a lot like... Remember how No was? Did you ever play No?
No.
On Sony, on PS4 and 5.
Neo?
Yeah, Neo. It's No, but...
You said no.
I know. It's Neo. No, it's whatever. But
Nioh spells Neo. I thought it was Nio at first.
I do.
This nigga said no. You played No yet? No.
Played No yet? No. No, but Neo 1 and 2. Have you played? Yeah. They said
I didn't beat 2, but I did beat 1.
Okay, they said it's a lot like that. I was reading a review about it. And some of the stuff it sounds a lot like Neo. So it sounds like it's a more action-packed Neo with the loot system that's very similar to it. Things because again, I want to say Tenkaichi, but it might be someone else. But yeah, no. So anyway, Redfall though, I think it's gonna be that big summer blockbuster hit, maybe. But it's coming out May 2nd, and they said they will play nicely across all fields with Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, of course, its own Game Pass. But you'll be able to play with people from Steam, Epic Games, and of course across all the Xbox consoles. So I think that'll be pretty cool. They said, let's see, depending on the size of your party, you'll see changes in the sorts of enemies you encounter, how strong they are compared to solo, and the frequency of elite traits. That was another thing too, that they're also going to they're working on the scale up. So it's going to be a lot similar to how Division did the scale up to where you fight your own level rather than
bullshit. No. Depending on where you went in Division.
No, they did that everywhere. Like everywhere you went, you fought your own level.
In which division? In which division? 1 or 2?
Both.
Shit. Lies you tell. There are plenty of areas where you went. I'm not supposed to be here yet.
Yeah, but you were charging in everywhere. That's why I was like, playing.
No, I was not. You don't stop saying that. I was not charging everywhere. I just moved up farther than you did. You were a sniper. You stayed back. You're supposed to stay back. You can't just have a team full of snipers.
I know.
I hid behind shit.
You also went shotgun a lot of people.
No. So I know you're wrong because I had a sniper rifle. I was just using it close. I was using it like a shotgun.
There you go. Like at that point,
why it did damage.
You should use the marksman rifle. Anyway, you know what? We're not going to get into that.
But anyway, there's plenty of areas in Division where I went where, and this wasn't with y'all. This is playing solo. There's plenty of areas I went where the game let me know you're not supposed to be here yet. You ain't high enough.
Well, yeah, but that's just like
you get hit by a pistol, one pistol round, and you are bleeding out.
Well,
and
yeah,
you got on armor.
That's because you like in the dark zone, or you went in like someplace where, yeah, like you said, you had no business going. So again, it's one of those like tactical. You got to play tactical. But anyway, digress. Redfall is going to do a similar thing to where you're kind of playing your own level. And you're playing to your skills, things like that. They're also going to do that on the scale up in terms of playing multiplayer. For what we saw in the Xbox, live like thing they had with the 4 games showing off, or the Xbox little like showcase, it looked really good. I'm excited. I can't wait to play it. I'll probably be playing it through my like PC, playing with some teams to see what happens. So, but yeah. Kudos to them for making it. I mean, Steam and Epic Games got to play together. That's going to be dope. So that would be cool that everybody would be able to play pretty much.
And Gabe knew a light playing with other people.
Microsoft came in, baby.
I guess they dropped the bag off.
Good old Phil Spencer is like, listen, make it work.
I need you to make this work.
I got you, Big Daddy.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm done. Now you can get into it, sir.
Huge news. Absolutely ridiculous news. Rockman, they're trying to get inside my brain, and I don't like it. Because apparently, Sony is coming out with a censor system. They're going to take advantage of players' emotions that while they play video games and change the gaming experience.
We've seen this technology before.
Where?
Hellblade Sutsuna.
Oh. Yeah. But this will be something that you buy extra.
Really?
So, like the VR, they just came out with a PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah.
And it's already supposedly better than the MetaQuest, which makes me kind of conflicted on which one I want to get. But anyway, these are going to be additional sensors that you would have to buy. They are going to record your facial expression, bodily functions such as sweating, heart rate, or blood pressure. In addition, there's going to be an extra microphone that's going to be used to capture a person's exclamations or heavy breathing, like they already use in Phasmophobia or like Setsuna. All this capture data will go into a data processing circuit. They'll be transmitted into the actual game system. This is going to have a program that will search through the pre-programmed emotions to try to match what the player is feeling and consequently affect game world. It's also going to affect NPCs that the player interacts with the game. So, for instance, if the NPC depicts a calm emotion, it will act nicer. Others, obviously, if it gets frustrated, the NPCs will react accordingly. If a gamer will get frustrated and angry, the virtual environment of the game can possibly change in order to make the experience more enjoyable for its player and decrease the difficulty level. What do you think about this?
So again, this is not the first time. Of course, we saw this in Hellblade Sutsuna. Also, Nintendo wanted to do this a while back. Nintendo wanted to get like a little thing that reads your pulse. This is back in the GameCube days. And they wanted to get something that reads your pulse, and they wanted to have the game change depending on your mood, depending on what happened. Now, we also saw this happen a little bit as well, which they patented the technology. That's why you hadn't seen it in any other game. But Eternal Darkness had that with Sanity Meter, where like the crazier your character was, the crazier things you saw on the actual that affected you in real life and them. Like, for example, you know, and I've talked about it on the show plenty of times, which Eternal Darkness is just a classic.
I don't need it.
So you don't want to you want to have your gameplay experience altered by your freakouts.
No, I'm a bitch when it comes to stuff. They already EA was asking people if they wanted Dead Space 2 and 3, and I was like, yeah, but I'm only gonna play it at daytime.
Oh my god! Can you imagine a Dead Space video game like that, where they're just like, "Oh, we scaring the shit out of you"? Oh, okay. No.
I don't think you need that data processing. That's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of cussing. It's gonna be a lot of bodily fluids leaking. It may not just be sweat. Blood pressure's probably gonna skyrocket. You know what? They gonna fuck around and catch somebody with a heart attack and catch a lawsuit. Because I can only play Dead Space 2 with the lights on during the daytime, outside with no speakers, and like 5 people sitting around me holding it down just in case I'm gonna get scared. Because I'm gonna get scared.
So I don't.
The game really ain't that scary. I'm just a bitch.
I don't like this for a few reasons. So, and I'm not. I mean, the applications are very cool, but on the other end of that, I don't like this because one. They're gonna read your emotions and shit. So then they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna produce all these jump scares to really get you. But then two, they're also gonna be like, for the people that just like, yo, you're really calm. They're gonna start sending signals to like,
are you okay?
The hospital, like, psychopath. Go pick him up.
All right, well, what if you talk to a kid who's, you know, if a kid's playing a game and he has flat affect. Or he's on the spectrum and doesn't respond.
You know what's gonna happen. You know what this is. This ain't nothing but, and I hate to bring it up, but
you went to the Matrix.
No, Matrix, but also Psychopaths. Remember that anime where like they're starting to give people like a clean bill of health. Like if your sanity's clear, but if your sanity's cloudy, you have to go to. That's all this is right here. I seen it, and it's
I don't like it.
I don't like it either because, like, in Psychopaths, you're going to have one person that can pass everything. And you're just like, how come he's killing someone? The machine's just like, we don't read anything.
We don't read anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that means that he's a real psychopath. When you skin humans and you feel nothing, man, that's a problem, my guy. You need to get that checked.
Police, you just trying to play Dead Space in peace. Some police just show up like, hey, buddy, why don't you come on down?
Okay.
Put the game down. No, I like skinning people alive. Oh. Oh, I'm out of here. Oh no.
Breaker, I'm out of here. Yeah.
I'm just now on the plus side, that might reveal a lot of active shooters before active shooters, and they're probably gonna be in one particular gene pool. But you know what? I'm not gonna call anybody out. Just gonna say
they don't look like me.
That's it. I'm not the killer.
I might be light. I ain't that light.
I ain't that light. So I don't know, man. It's different. Very, very different.
I just don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to buy this. I ain't buying this.
Well, it's just like the PSV R2, man. Like,
I kind of got to get that because it has all the games the MetaQuest 2 has, plus a couple of exclusives.
Where are the killer apps, though? There's just nothing on there.
Is that from there? What you mean? I was going to use when I was still working.
Like games. Like, where's the game that's gonna make me want to get? Because I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I mean, I still want to play Iron Man VR. I never got a chance to play that.
Yeah, I heard it was cool, but it's just not. It doesn't. The problem is that when I get into me personally, when I see like the PSVR 2, it's already $500 some. That's a mighty price tag, and I don't see any game.
Oh well, I'm not gonna buy it for $500.
You about to get it on the low.
I don't pay for full price for nothing. I don't pay full price for nothing. That's one thing my mentor taught me when we first met. He's like, look, bro, whatever you do, don't you ever pay full price for anything. You can always find it cheaper.
That's why I don't, because like, listen, Fantasian, which is a great RPG by Sakaguchi, I paid probably $300 for like that 4K Apple 4K TV. Worth it. And I paid the $4.99 on top of that. That game is worth that because it's a great game and he's a great artist, you know. But like, there's nothing on the PSVR 2 that would give me such a great experience. Like, oh man, I want to go out and buy that.
Yet, it did just come out.
But I think but the PSVR, look at like, and that's just me personally. I'm not speaking for everybody, but
you're right.
Personally, nothing on the PSVR came out where I was just like, man, I want to play that. Like nothing.
Oh, plenty of things did for me just to experience it, but
that price tag, that's the only thing. So
I do hope I Am Jesus Christ is going to be on PSVR 2 exclusive because oh boy,
I hate you. Why?
Because it's going to be a good game.
Hold on, baby. Not yet. I'm turning water to wine.
Ding. I'm going. Oh, maybe I'll come up for dinner in a minute. I'm feeding people with loaves of fish.
Imagine Miss Ketchup going down. What are you playing? Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Can I hear this blind dude real quick? Ooh, all right, what's up? I'm over here being the savior.
What? Look, see though. Hold on. Let me get on this cross real quick.
The last mission gonna be like have supper with your disciples. I'm like, I won't do that.
Look to your left, then look to your right. Judas.
What?
Judas. Judas.
One of these men will betray you. I don't like this. I'm gonna avoid that mission. I'm gonna do all the side quests before I get to that mission.
Man, what? Judas, you know I want to do that. I'll betray my mom before I betray you, Jesus. Come on, it's me, baby. It's Judas, baby.
It's Boogaloo, baby.
Boogaloo, baby. She's looking up. Dirty motherfucker. It be your own people.
It be your own people. I was about to say it be your own people. That's a damn shame.
They should never gave you Israelites money.
Why stop at I Am Jesus Christ? Do more religious games.
No,
I Am Moses. You can do the do the 10 Commandments VR. You just Charlton Heston and you go through the whole, and that movie like 3 hours long. I know because it's my mama's favorite movie and it's 3 discs.
Pharaoh, let my people go.
Imagine, would you not be just a little bit intrigued if you could part the Red Sea?
Bro, they already got in the I Am Jesus Christ game, they already got you walking the Red Sea. Walk back to the boat. And I'm like, oh.
But I want to part the Red Sea. One's a little bit more impressive. Yeah, he walked on the water. Yeah, sure, that's cool. He walked back to the boat. But Moses literally shocked the Israelites, the Egyptians, everybody else who was there. There was fish in that water. Like, what the fuck? I know I'm not tripping.
Margaret, I'm just trying to go to work day. And, oh my God, baby, come here.
Hello, fire.
The whole other side of the earth. That's crazy.
All I'm saying, you can make a lot of money with these religious games. You can make a lot of money.
No, man, I can't do it.
Oh no, I'm buying every one of them.
You know for a fact that somebody can be like, oh no, I'm gonna write an angry email about this.
Okay.
Especially, man, I'm just waiting for them. Listen, you know it's gonna happen because they're already getting into the war. Okay, so 2 things. I don't know if you've seen the Bible that's like the hipster Bible. It's so terrible. It's a real thing.
Does it have Buddy Christ in there?
No, they call him Big Man G. Big Man G.
I call Jesus Big Man G. I call him Top Dog upstairs.
Bruh, it's worse. They call him Big Man G. Let me see. Let me get the other one.
I know they're already trying to make Jesus gender neutral.
Bruh, it's really bad. Like
they're probably doing that for the young kids.
They
that's
are
like
because
something Kirk Cameron would have did if he was, still a teenager now. Jesus is hip. Jesus is cool. Jesus loves you.
Hey guys, let's rap. Like it was basically like, so they're trying to say, this is what they're talking like. Do you understand? We stand. Why we stand Jesus? Well, here's the T. He went off on that cross so that your sins will be canceled. Does that snatch your wig? They're really talking about that. So there's a Bible where they're really talking like, apparently, like,
I went to some of these religious places like that, and I had people talk like that to me.
Bro, that's the sad part. So they're calling it the word according to Gen Z. Like, one of them, this is Hebrews 4:12, says Cap G's words are 100, straight up slicing and dicing and knowing it all. Cap G is what they think they call God, which is...
Oh, I was about to say, what does that mean?
Yeah, and then the other one was John 1:1. Since day uno, there was Cap G. Big J was chilling with Cap G, and Big J was Cap G.
Seriously. Makes no sense.
No, so another one is, I got your holy scripts padlocked in my chest thumper. Psalm 119:11.
Who in the fuck? White people wrote this.
Dude, here's another one. Not swerved by these scripts, because Cap G be giving that get out of jail free card to the whole fam.
Get out of
116. Bruh, it's bad. So I don't want this. But I'm waiting after they're doing all this. I just want the woke people to get it and be like, Black.
Where's the Catholic Church? Why is the Catholic Church not fighting this?
That's what I'm saying.
God damn. Y'all fight homosexuality and deny, child pedophilia, but you won't fight this?
Listen, hell. I'm just waiting for the woke one and the black folks to get it to be like,
oh no, black folk got too much religion for this. Oh hell,
you did what to the scripture? No, holy water. Power of Christ compels you.
Nah, every black grandmama that's got her Bible in a leather bound case that zip up, that's been marked through and highlighted for 40 years. Nah, I ain't taking that line down. Shit, nah. That's the grandmama that break off a peppermint and get you and suck on it first and give you the leftovers that pinch you when you fall asleep. Nah, you ain't having that. This the grandma that's on the usher board, that's in the choir, that help out for old folks day. She on the building fund. She on the pastoral council. She the secretary for the church too. Nah, shit.
Bruh.
Not Sister Robinson.
These hipsters really out here like Jesus eats. Like what happened? Jesus eat? What? Oh Lord, geez. Oh Lord, baby, go get my Bible. We gonna pray.
Go get my belt. This just sounds like Catholicism. Wow.
Yeah, that's Buddy Christ. Like you said, like. Oh, so I don't want to see it. No, you know what? I'm not gonna say it because I don't want the.
No, please say it. Let's go ahead and get canceled.
I don't want the hotels to come after me. But what if they did? What about y'all? I'll be like, oh no! I'm just drinking my water on that one. Woo!
All right.
The game will start at 5:00 p.m. at 5 Points West. You remember that room out there? He hates you, and he hates what you've been called.
I think I'm just going to work,
sir.
I work at GameStop. I don't know what you want me to do.
Sir, this is a pancake house. Just trying to get some hash browns, my God.
Look, bro, I'm just trying to get some breakfast. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm just trying to fill on some booty, big fella. I'm just trying to get some.
I ain't even trying to make no waves, cuz I'm just here.
Look at you. Where are you going, brother? With these Jacovian devils. Black Market Grill right over there. I'll just go.
And the original pancake house. That's right. They got pancakes.
And they also got sin, brother. I bet you're gonna drink some of that white milk too, aren't you? Yeah, that's the only color milk comes in.
Yeah, because I don't want chocolate milk this early in the morning. It just
messes with my stomach.
My stomach bubbling already. I just don't want the chocolate.
What you need is the word, brother. That's what you need. You don't need that alcohol that the white man be giving you.
Sir, it's 9:30 in the morning. I just want. I really just want some pancakes. I didn't know I was gonna be accosted for this. I don't know. I just want to.
I don't feel like you have a permit for this. Where are
I don't know. 5 point style. Anybody can go out there and fucking scream. Just deal with that shit daily. Going to UAB, but
I love that the homeless people are always nice. Hey, how you doing? Hey, can I get $1? No, all right. Have a good night.
Oh, get over.
Oh, shout out to the people. Shout out to the people.
All right, time to stop playing around.
CDub, we didn't think this day was ever gonna come.
It's been 15 monkey fucking years. 15 motherfucking years.
We didn't think we'd ever see it again.
I really didn't.
Oh man.
And when I saw it, I thought it was fake. And you can't blame me for thinking it was fake.
No, because we've been faked out before. We've been faked out a lot.
I've been faked out before. And I didn't appreciate it when it happened. But it finally came out. And it's just a teaser trailer. And when I saw the teaser trailer, I almost cried.
All the stars aligned correctly. This is the year. I'm just going to say this.
I can't talk.
If you're thinking about doing anything,
my heart
now is the time. You hear me? This is the fighting game year of the gods. This is the year of the gods. Shit, like, all the stars are aligning, guys. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 12, Tekken 8, and now,
finally,
the biggest of the 4.
It's so beautiful.
That's right. Yes! Woo! All right. So real quick, I'm be the first to say it. That netcode ain't gonna work the first day. It's gonna be so many people online. It's not. Just go ahead. Just wait. Wait a good 3 or 4 days for that. Man. CDub, how do you feel being a true diehard Dragon Ball Z fan? Please tell me you about to give me either the Drake speech or the Michael Jordan speech when he was holding the trophy. Which one?
I legitimately.
All right.
I don't have words.
Since you're gonna do the Michael Jordan one, I'm gonna do the Drake one. I just want my chips with the dip. You know what I'm saying? They told us we weren't gonna do it. We couldn't get it.
No words.
Woo! Man. So guys,
y'all thought Fighter Z was the shit. Whew. Y'all wasn't in the trenches when Budokai was out.
Y'all went outside. What?
Inside. What? We did not play it.
We lost our shit when they were just like, hey, you want to play as all, 300 or something characters in the Dragon Ball Z? Like, yeah, it's just like.
It was 50 at the time. But now look who.
God.
Like, guys. I think I went through a litany of emotions yesterday. My wife couldn't talk to me for like 10 minutes because I was just in shock. I was hot. I was cold. My spine was tingling. My hair was standing on end. I had goosebumps. My stomach was hurting.
Listen,
my eyes was watering. My ears was ringing.
Was in the corner with his Tenkaichi 3
shaking like a crackhead. Like my wife had legitimate, important shit to talk to me about, and I was like, "You gonna have to wait.
Not right now.
You have to wait. It's been 15 years.
15 years, bro. Can you believe?
Like, I don't know how much this game costs.
Oh my gosh.
This is the greatest hits version.
Bro, they still like what?
This is $150. I didn't pay $150 for this. This is my copy from when I was a kid.
Right. bruh. I gotta say, so guys, in case you don't know, Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 4. No, I'm sorry.
I have on Goku shoes.
But nice. I like that. Like that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 has been announced. Guys, we got this announcement on top of just years. Like you said, 15 years. We didn't think we were ever going to get, Tenkaichi again. We thought the series was dead. Because what you guys don't know is Akira Teriyaki and Namco and Dragon Ball have tried multiple titles. Multiple. I mean, CDub can tell you because he has just about all of them.
I have played all of them.
The Battle
Everything from 1999 to 2000 now. Yeah, I got it.
Ultimate Battle 22, Dragon Ball Z Legends, which is a really good Japanese import. Dragon Ball Budokai 1 through 3. Dragon Ball
Budokai, Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Sagas. I played Battle Z. I played fucking the Adventure of Goku on
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
1 and 2.
Jesus Christ. What was the one that was on PSP?
Yes.
I want to say Evolution. I can't remember.
Oh god, yeah, it was. It was based off the movie.
No. It was just a fight. It was a fighting game. I can't recall it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, if it came out Dragon Ball Z related game wise, the only thing I don't have, ironically enough, is the one that just came out, which is the I want to compare it to
Are you talking about Kakarot?
No, Kakarot's 2 years ago. Trust me, I got Kakarot. I didn't Kakarot the shit out of that game. The one that just came out, it's like Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball Z characters, where you run from Boo and Cell.
Yeah. Oh god,
that's the only one I don't have. No, looks good game. It's just not a game I want to play because it just doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. I play Dragon Ball Z for the story, and I play it for the fighting. I try Fighter Z. I'm not that guy. Shogun will tell you he beat my ass multiple times, and I got good enough to be a Supreme Kai. That's all I wanted. As far as I go.
And not only that, of course, recently they've been enjoying a lot of success off the Xenoverse, which was really good.
Yeah, Xenoverse just got another update.
Yeah,
y'all gotta get back on Xenoverse too. That's hard.
I played it the other night. I was like, I'm get on Xenoverse, and like,
it's more quests than you can think of.
Yeah,
and the online is fantastic.
So that I think Xenoverse will never. If we get a Xenoverse 3, though, I will buy that day one. Of course, I'm already gonna buy this though day one, but this.
Oh no, I might break in the store and get this day zero.
So, guys, the reason why we're so excited, because I'm not even as big of a Dragon Ball fan as CDub, but even I know that was a great game, is that Tenkaichi 3, before these other iterations came out, was the best Dragon Ball game you could have. And in fact, it still kind of holds a candle, because before Fighter Z came out, that was like it. Like, hey, this is the supreme Dragon Ball game. Fuck all the other Dragon Ball games. Yeah. This one.
150 characters in the game.
I know. It is
20 stages. Fine games weren't like that back in the day.
Can you imagine what it's gonna have with this new one?
Now?
Oh gosh. But so here's the thing though. Now I gotta ask you, do you think they're gonna give us everybody at once? Or do you think we're gonna get
no, they're going to milk the shit out of this. I'm buying 2 season passes.
You going too deep? That's it. Smoking too deep. You don't fuck one after that.
You know how what was it was one RPG where you bought like all of it.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. You think you like Xenoblade Chronicles and Nintendo? I'm about to show you how bad of a fan I'm gonna be.
That's true. That's true. Y'all thought I was the only one that's ridiculous about something? Because Dragon Ball Z right here?
I fight for Dragon Ball Z more than I fight for my own children.
It's going to be like 3 seasons, and like 3 seasons passes like 3 months. You'll be like, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Especially, don't let them fuck around and have somebody fire on there, like Super Saiyan Instinct Goku or whatever. Like,
Oh, he coming. I already know. But I don't even know.
God.
I don't even know how to fathom how good this game's going to be.
Bruh, I can't wait.
The only downside is it's not even a downside for me because people complain about most Dragon Ball games where it's like, we keep going to the same story over and over again. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I've watched Dragon Ball Z in my lifetime. I think I've seen that entire series 15 times. 15 times. 15 times.
No, I believe it.
Pretty faithfully.
You have the whole set.
I got Dragon Ball all the way through GT.
You have it on, you just have it on DVD, right?
I have it on DVD. I had it on VHS for a while. I lost the tapes. I have it on USB. I still got the torrent link to just in case I need to get it again. I have all the movies. I don't have all the movies on DVD. I have all the movies on in my computer. The only movie I don't have is Superhero, which I have already pre-ordered because I need that. I need it now, and I need it as soon as it come out. Yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball Z more than most people have read, the Bible.
These are facts. Man, like, you know what? I love this because nothing's off the table now. So I love that they brought this back, man, because I'm even going to buy this. And I mean, because I bought Fighter Z.
I did too. I bought it because it was Arc Systems. It's a good 3-on-3.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. That's nice. Oh, also, very, very side note, there's going to be another Ninja Storm.
Yeah, no, nobody.
We're fine with that. Cool. We're not talking about this shit right now.
Dragon Ball.
This is the year for fighting games. We fighting all 2023.
Oh my, bro.
But Nick,
man, and you know what? Okay, all right. This is a sign. I have to now buy because I was like, man, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and get Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna get Mortal Kombat 12. I'm gonna get Tekken 8. I gotta get this now. So this is like the year of fighting games. So these are now 4 guaranteed titles I have to get this year. I'm gonna get Ninja Storm. I'm gonna get Ninja Storm 5, 4, whatever the hell it is. I might get it too. I might because
I get it.
I don't think I think this is the year where we finally just not gonna get a bad fighting game. Like I think because people are like Street Fighter 6 is fire. Tekken 8 looks like
a movie.
Mortal Kombat 12, they already proven they fire.
Ed Boon don't know how to make no bad games.
He don't miss. This right here though, to bring Tenkaichi back after 15 years, C-Dub. Woo, and it's the hotness. They didn't even say like, we gonna bring back Budokai. They said Budokai
Tenkaichi. That's different.
Oh man. Y'all, okay.
And let Atari make the system, make it again. Let Atari, not the game system, but the company. Let Atari make it again. Not the game.
No.
Not them Atari.
Yeah, no.
Not.
No.
No, not them.
No. And that's who did it, but they listen. Namco Bandai, they got the right idea.
Keep that energy.
That's it. And guys, just to let you know, if you don't know what Tenkaichi was like they took things from Xenoverse and they took things from Street Fighter.
It was Xenoverse before Xenoverse was Xenoverse.
Yeah, it was Xenoverse for Xenoverse. But they also took things from Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And of course, they just actually made a good fighting game that was Dragon Ball Z.
Except it wasn't 2D, that bitch was 3D.
3D. Woo!
You can fly around. You can run away. You can
actually power up to be all 4
you can change forms at will.
At will. That was man.
Because Budokai was cool, but Budokai, it was 3D, but you couldn't do all the flying around. It was very 2D-ish. You could dodge.
Super Saiyan 1 or 2? I think.
No, you made it all the way to.
Not on the first Budokai.
Oh no! On the first one, I think it only went up to 2.
Yeah,
maybe 1. No, it was 2.
It was 2, but
because you couldn't fight. No, I think it might have only gone to 1. Because 2, you could fight Cell and Boo.
Yeah. So
and then Budokai 3 had burst mode in it, and that was more of. That's when we got more of the same. Except burst mode was different. Wasn't a whole fan of burst mode. It was deep, but.
Yeah, because that was when you had to do the analog stick thing, and then
No, when you hit burst mode, you could open up a combo, and you had to use burst mode to use an ultimate attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
And then it was a button guessing game where they can interrupt your attack and all that. I wasn't too much a fan of it. I still respect Budokai 3 though. I respect Budokai 3.
Yeah, I do too. But
when Budokai Tenkaichi came out, oh no, they was surfing. They were serving up hot.
And it had the characters. We loved it. They were, oh my gosh. That's a classic, bro. Like, they gonna really bring back a classic after all these years. Woo! Yeah, this is the year. This is the year. Listen, go play lottery. Do whatever you think that's impossible right now. Because I promise you, there's so many times we even talked about this on the show. It's like, man, they ain't gonna never put out Tenkaichi no more. That was done. We didn't know where that was. We didn't know who had the license to it. But Namco Bandai literally kept that in their pockets. Y'all, we got to BAM! And it's like, no.
Son. And I mean, I've been through the ringer because I remember Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit and Rage and Blast 1 and 2. And well, what was the one after that? Was that Ultimate Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, it was
what was it called?
Weird.
I think it was like Ultimate. I don't know, but I remember buying it, and my best friend borrowed it from me and traded it in because he was a dick at the time.
Oh no, Big Bird did that to you?
Yes, he did that to me. He did it to me more than once. Oh. But it's fine. Damn. Battle Z was awful. Budokai 3 was great.
Poor Battle Z. Battle Z.
Ultimate Tenkaichi. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, Ultimate Tenk. I remember that. That was
awful.
Yeah.
Rage and Blast wasn't that bad. Rage and Blast 2 wasn't that bad. The first one was awful.
Yeah. I think the worst is probably still Dragon Power because Dragon Power was such a bad translation on Nintendo.
I had Legendary Super Warriors on the Game Boy Color. I had to go back and find that one. Ultimate Battle, I guess 22 was on PlayStation 1.
Remember, yeah, Ultimate Battle 22 was right out there with Legends.
You let me play that bullshit, and I didn't like it.
No. Oh yeah, Ultimate Battle 22 was terrible, but Legends was good. That's the 3-on-3 where you had to do that. That was good.
It was old.
It was old. Dragon Ball GT, remember that?
Super Dragon Ball Z on PlayStation 2.
Yep, that was also
struggle. Struggle. Yeah, Dragon Ball GT on was that Game Boy Advance?
Yeah, that was.
I can play Dragon Ball Origins on DS.
Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. Remember that on PS2?
Oh my god,
that was.
Oh
god, that was bad. That was bad.
I even played Dragon Ball Z for Connect.
Oh god, that was the worst. That was. You know,
I wasted a game checkout at GameStop for that.
You know what got overlooked? And yeah, because you brought that back that day. I remember that. And I remember telling you, it's not going to be good.
I got off early, and I was like, I'm going to go rent this game. And I brought it back 3 hours.
Like, I'm bringing this back. This is, no. I'll tell you
I got off at 2. I brought it back at 8.
I'll tell you what game was good, but, like, unfortunately, it was just on the system that got overlooked was Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo because it went through the entire Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
and it was on the Wii, but everybody's like, "Nah, it's on the Wii. I don't want to mess with it." But it was actually pretty good.
Playing this motherfucker on the Wii, I was ready to kill somebody.
Oh, dude, like the whole just like the oh my god,
yeah, do all this and shit.
It was crazy.
Talking about a workout.
They even had Dragon Ball Online, which that was crazy, but we didn't get that here in the States.
Not here. I tell you, that was a Japanese exclusive.
Yeah, it was a Japanese Battle Z, Xenoverse 1 and 2, of course. And
Battle Z was everything Xenoverse came out to be.
Yeah, that was because Battle Z, I think what messed them up was the card system. Was that the one that was like 2 RPGs?
It was just a bad game. I don't care. I pre-ordered that game and everything. I paid $65.39 for that game. I still got it. $360. It's still in there. Played it twice.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
But Rage of Blast is all right. Because I think Raging Blast 1 and 2, Battle of Z, all evolved into what made Xenoverse great.
Yeah, like that's what I love about. Oh, that's what it was on PSP. Dragon Ball Z, Shin Budokai. That's what it was.
Shin Budokai.
Yep.
Because Vegito on that game was God.
Bro, remember the sequel to that? Dragon Ball Z, Shin Budokai, Another Route, where they're just like, the what if? That was crazy.
Nigga, Vegito on those two games, he had a counter that if you hit him, he unloaded 25 hits on you off rip.
Off rip.
I didn't even have to touch the button.
That was and I remember this. This was another one on PSP. I forgot about this one, but that was good. Remember Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team? Remember that one?
I did. I had it. Didn't like it.
It was, you know what? I think the controls are a little weird on that one.
I didn't like the switcher.
Yeah, that was.
I need no switcher, and that might be a reason why I don't like Fighter Z. But not that I don't like it. It's just I've gotten too deep in it, and I'm not that deep.
Yeah.
But no, this will be a fighting game that I will 100% main.
Bruh.
I may not get Street Fighter 6.
Oh, damn.
I'll get Tekken. I'll get Mortal Kombat, but I'm playing this one.
I can't see CDub, like 15 years, man. Like I thought it was lost to us. That, like, I was gonna be talking about that game for like forever. Like, oh, that wasn't, because really and truly, when you look at the Dragon Ball Z games, right, we really only had like 3 breakout points. I'll give Dragon Ball Budokai that breakout just because it was the first one on PS2.
It was the first one on PS2. It was different.
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't the crappy ones we had played before.
Right.
But I'll give it to that one. Tenkaichi 3, and then Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Those are the 3 and then of course Xenoverse, but Xenoverse is more of like the quest and like action RPG than it is like fighting game. But in terms of fighting games, those are the 3 that stood out. And we were just like, man, we're never gonna get Tenkaichi 3 anymore. And they tried, Raging Blast supposed to be the second coming of that, and it wasn't.
It's all right. Just not
never felt right. Yeah, but
it felt clunky.
This right here. Like, aside from Fighter Z Rejoice, like Tenkaichi, that's a lot of pressure.
Y'all don't understand. You could play as Harudagon, the dragon.
Remember that was the first one? Remember that was the first one to let you play as all the characters from the movies? Remember that? Like
Bojack.
Man, everybody played Bojack. Everybody.
Bro, Bojack had a trap shooter, and you could not dodge that motherfucker to save your life.
Oh my gosh. And I think that was the first game to introduce Krillin as a good character, almost.
He was in all of them.
Yeah, he was in all of them, but I mean, this one he has some pretty good combos where he do like destructive disc.
Oh well, shit. Well, honestly, to me, Krillin was better on Budokai 2 because you could do the extreme. The super destructive disc where you could throw like 7 of them.
7 of them, yeah.
But here you can do moves like Solar Flare, and it matters. And like you have to look. Where did they go?
Oh my gosh! And then
you can destroy environments. You can destroy. The fucking planet,
bro. And then remember, I think this was the first Dragon Ball Z game to where if you were playing like in house, it was split screen, so you got closer to the screen,
and then it changed.
Oh,
you can just imagine what the online is going to be like.
Bro! It's the free for alls in that gonna be crazy. Like it's gonna be like 4-player brawls. It's gonna be crazy in that. Crazy.
I'm here for it.
I am too, man. You know what? Namco, Bandai.
And then that opens the floodgates because Super comes back in a few months. The manga's has already started back up. I think the new issue comes out next month, maybe. But that means they got Super to catch up. They got the rest of GT. Or they can redo GT. I don't give a damn. They got all these movies that have come out before. No. I told you GT makes sense without the sound. Because this game, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I cannot. I'm not in good conscience.
Super Saiyan 4. Just let them put Super Saiyan 4 in there.
No, there's more. There's more than just Super Saiyan 4 that was GT.
Put Baby in there and you'll be fine.
Exactly. We got Baby. We got Super 17. Super 17 was working the shit out of them.
Yeah, he was.
3 out of the 8 dragons wasn't terrible. I just go ahead and say that.
Nah, they've still.
Nova Shenron was the shit. Don't take that away from Nova. No, sir. Ace was trash. Yes, not Nova. Nova and Omega. Omega, not Sin.
Story just didn't make sense, bro. Like,
it's okay. I know it didn't make fucking sense, but without that, we wouldn't have gotten those characters. Baby Vegeta, just Baby Vegeta and Baby Vegeta 2. I don't know why the Super Saiyan didn't say Baby Vegeta 2. Don't understand that.
Don't matter. He made the Super Saiyan 4 finally. That's all.
He had gold 8 fur, and you can't tell me that one pepper. He went Super Saiyan in 8 form. Crazy. But no, Baby Vegeta is right up there with Majin Vegeta because that nigga was efficient and he was about that action.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, I'm a Dragon Ball Z head. I don't like the story either.
I can't fucks with Z, man. I mean, not Z, but GT. I can't fucks with GT.
In Super Saiyan 4 already off rip. Goku at Super Saiyan 4.
Here's
Goku. He said, "I don't know what I might do, Pan. I think you just need to leave. Sometimes I just get so mad." Well, right there.
Here's the question, though: is Super Saiyan 4 more powerful than Super Saiyan God, though?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
because God is
Ultra Instinct. Because Ultra Instinct is apparently angel.
Ultra Instinct is not a power level; it is a state.
Excuse me, all that.
I think I don't know why people call it a power up. It's not a power up. He literally just shifts into a state where his body moves.
Because I saw like a meme where they were saying, the angels are in constant state of ultimate instinct because that's why you can't touch them. They're like, because people trying to make that comparison between the angels and then the god of destruction, Goku, and Vegeta as the god of destruction, and it's just like.
And they both have their respective forms. Vegeta has Ultra Ego. Goku has Mastered Ultra Instinct. And they're both respective in their own forms.
Well, you can't touch Goku because he's already thought about hitting you. Like, that's what? Like,
makes sense. Because think about it. You ain't never seen Whis get hit by anything.
That's
because
true.
His body is in a constant state of fucking, you can't touch me. Beerus can get hit, but you know what Beerus comes back with? I got this little ball that can destroy universes and shit. And Vegeta has learned the Hakai, and his Ultra Ego form it really amplifies his own, behaviors and whatnot. So it fits. That's the dichotomy, and I love it. And you see both of them, but I'll go ahead and spoil it for you. Frieza comes back. He's black. He's crazy. It's bananas. But see, now we get to flesh those characters out. They're already available. Ultra Instinct's available in Xenoverse 2. They haven't gotten to Ultra Ego, and they definitely haven't gotten to Black Frieza.
Not yet, but that's coming.
And if it doesn't come, it's gonna be in this one, I hope. And we still got Beast Gohan. We got Orange Piccolo. Fuck it. Bring Tiencha back. Let them niggas fuse again. Let that shit happen.
That'd be crazy.
You remember the Wolfgang volleyball fist?
Yeah, Wolfgang Fist?
No, Wolfgang volleyball fist where Tien and Yamcha fused. It didn't. Yeah, let's have that happen. You remember Majub on this game? Yep. Majub wasn't fucking fair.
Which I can't believe they hadn't put them on Fighter Z yet. Have they put them like the people from the movie on Fighter Z yet?
Not yet. I don't know. I don't play Fighter Z. I probably will.
That's great.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is going to open up the floodgates because we have another fighting game online where they can add all the characters. You can be caught. It can run with the manga. There's all of the Pride Troopers. There's all the universes. Hell, they might put Grand Zeno in this motherfucker. I wouldn't care. Okay. They put Supreme Kai in there.
See, okay. And look, Namco Bandai, now that you've done all this, can I please, as a Cowboy Bebop fan, can I please make the suggestion of please bringing us the Cowboy Bebop game we never got and putting back out the Samurai Champloo game that was on PS2 in limited release. That was done by Suda51.
Do you not have it?
I don't. I want to get it.
I have that. Why do I have that?
Bro, because I was going.
Why do I have that and you don't have that?
It was in my buy pile at one of the GameStops I used to work at, and I couldn't afford it, and they had to send it off in the RSB one time. So go ahead, because I didn't have the money at the time. But when I get the money again, I'm going to hunt that copy.
I got it off eBay.
I know. I'm gonna have to probably go on there and get a good copy of it. But I love that game, and that game was bought through the 51, which a lot of people don't know. And it was fantastic. I loved it. But bring that back out, please, Namco Bandai. And then they weren't. Funny story, they were going to give us a Cowboy Bebop game on PS2 that was a lot like the Samurai Champloo game. But at the time, they merged and they just turned into Namco Bandai. And they're like, well, we got to put out Tekken, so we'll just cancel Cowboy Bebop. And I'm like, oh, no, give me both. So listen, now that y'all know the anime games, we eat them up like candy because we've been buying all these other ones like the 7 Deadly Sins one, the My Hero Academia one, the One Punch Man one, bring out.
They exist. I haven't bought one.
I know, but they like put them out and then they have the little $59.99 run for a little bit and then they go straight down to $9.99. Like right now, My Hero Academia, I think it's like $9.99. So listen, Namco Bandai, if you're listening, please give me Cowboy Bebop. I think this shows with us waiting on Tenkaichi for so long. You can put out anything anime related and we'll buy it. Please, please. But this is amazing though. So CDub, man, how does it feel being a faithful Dragon Ball Z fan and seeing one of the greatest games that you grew up with come out?
What a time to be alive.
Because I can tell you when of course, when this game came out, I was, of course, working at GameStop. But this was like just for every Dragon Ball Z.
We got this in the Boys and Girls Club, and when I tell you we didn't play anything else, and we had a lot of games.
Yeah, nothing else.
We had the Madden of the time. We had the 2K might have been out. Yeah, 2K was definitely out. We had Madden. We had 2K. We had Smash. For some reason we had Extermination on PS2. We had we had 2 Tekkens. We had 2 Tekkens. We even had NFL 2K. Yeah, NFL 2K and NBA 2K. The boys. We didn't play nothing but this. Yep. When the Dragon Ball Z Budokai came out, first of all, I was the one to tell my dad to order that for the club. So they need to thank me for that. But then when Joker started bringing their memory cards,
yeah, had those custom characters there,
and we had and people brought the controllers. Oh my god!
Yep, it was crazy.
I have no words.
What a time to be alive, man! Because
you and yours versus you and mine.
Man, that was it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I feel lightheaded now.
It's a monumentous occasion. Again, we have no one to thank but a good old Akira Toriyama for this. Because, he was just like, he was sitting up there like, usually I don't do this, but go and drop Tenkaichi 4. Like, oh!
I didn't even want him to do that. I just wanted him to keep making the manga.
Bro, we never, guys, this is like them saying we're making another sequel to like Chrono Trigger, like a direct sequel, or we're making a direct sequel to Xenogears. Like,
not as monumentalistic to me.
To you. But this is like them saying like, hey, we're gonna make another Suikoden on the PlayStation series. And it's like, what? Like, this is that monumentous and that big. So it's like, because we thought this is like one of the games thought this is a hey, this is like Metal Gear coming back out. This is like,
okay, I can get down. I can get jiggy with that one.
This is like another Beautiful Joe coming out. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Like, bruh, I'm speaking it all into existence right now. We made it. We did it. This is the year. This is the year everything comes back to us. This is the year.
Shaolin Monks remake.
Oh my god.
Shaolin Monks remake.
I'm not playing. I'm making this declaration right now. If Shaolin Monks come, I'll have a kid. Straight up.
Please don't.
No, but
if Shaolin Monks come out, I'm dressing up.
Bruh, Shaolin Monks comes out, I'm doing anything's possible. I'm releasing. Fuck it. I'll be like, fuck it. I'm releasing the game. Fuck it. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna listen to that one. You gotta put out something.
I gotta do something. It's gotta be. I gotta put some out because this is the year. This is the year everything works, man. Because
15 years.
The moon is aligned correctly.
2007. You know how I was 2007? Graduating 8th grade.
Yeah. I was fully out of high school into my last 3 years of college at good old ITC Tech. And just, still working full time.
This game gave people seizures.
Oh, yeah, with them flashes. And it was like, man. Oh, my gosh.
No game tore up my hands and had to do this.
You know how many controllers we sold off that game? Oh, my gosh. That's it.
How many times I cut the palm of my hand from the pinky to the thumb?
Man.
Because when you wear down the rubber grips, it's hard plastic down there with sharp edges, and it hurts like a son of a bitch.
Man, so many little kids came in. Hey, man, I need a new controller. And y'all have another copy of Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3. They burning holes in it, man. It's great. Midnight Club 3 in that one, boy. You ain't got nothing on them two. None. Like, I remember Sony had to put that one on the greatest hits so quick. I mean, they still got the money from it, but then they had to repress it as the greatest hits and still sell it at that price because people are just buying it up, man. Buying it up. Guys, for all of you who don't know, those greatest hits, like, a lot of those companies did that to show, hey, it sold 1 million. But, like, they also were like, okay, now that we've got enough money from it, I guess we'll go down to $19.99 as their way of like, oh, look, $19.99 games. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was not one of them. As soon as that went to greatest hits, it went down maybe $10. That was it. They were like, that's all we can do because we can't keep this in. It was one of the most expensive player's choice games because it was still $39.99 or greatest hits games because that was the lowest it went. $39
on eBay right now. I haven't seen this less than $120.
Facts. That shit just disappears, man. So
$614.75.
You know what?
Or best offer.
You know what?
$400.
CDub, I'm gonna put another one in the ether. You know what else?
$205.
You know what else we need right now? A new Def Jam. A new Def Jam fight for New York. Come on, y'all. We can do it. We can do
not fight for New York. We just need another Def Jam.
No, we need another Def Jam. Like Def Jam, like fight for Vancouver or some shit. Like we need
Drake's backstory? What the heck? $254.99.
Whew. Y'all.
$799.
Yeah, that's factory sealed, isn't it?
Oh no, this is a compilation pack. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that reminds me of that. Remember when they had that greatest hits pack where you got like 2 and 3 together?
You got 3. You got Budokai. You got 1, and you got Budokai 1.
Yeah, and yeah.
There was only 2 games in there.
Yeah,
I had the HD pack. Yeah. The collector's edition for $579.
Okay, that's the question for you, CDub, because you're the big Dragon Ball fan.
I ain't buying this game no damn well. I got one. It worked.
Not that one. The new one. I'm talking about Tenkaichi 4. Are you gonna buy the collector's edition of it if it came out?
Think?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't have to ask that. That's the one question you didn't have to ask. Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does Joe Biden not know where he's going? Yes, to answer all them questions.
These are facts. These are facts.
Shit. Does Michael Jordan hate black people? Yes.
Yes. I hate you niggas, but I love your money.
Look. Yeah, I give up 2K for this. Fuck that. I ain't got about 2K this year.
Wow. Wow.
That's not that surprising. That's not that surprising.
It's not that surprising, but yeah, that's true.
No.
Actually, no, you're right. Like,
Let's do Kobe.
I'm still expecting a council message this year.
Only if they do Kobe.
Oh, okay.
You know my stipulations. Got to have somebody cool in the Kobe. But yeah, no. This is gonna be the greatest game ever. And now I'm really lightheaded, so we need to go.
All right. Well, guys, that is all we have tonight. We've talked about so much, so many great things out there. We went down. You know what I'm saying? We went through memory lane with this one, and we hope you guys enjoyed it with us. Just remember, again, cultural difference, and it's all about context and differences. And also remember that sometimes in these golden moments, some great things come back to us. So congratulations on us getting a new Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I can't wait on that. And yeah, guys, until next time, I'm Rockman3K3.
My heartbeat's at 100.
Oh, goodness. And that's a great CDub with a high pressure saying, we out.
Damn, stop.